I'm going to teach you how to get a super optimized worker empire in BDO that can make you up to 700 mil a day, depending on how much contribution you have. So the hardest part about building an empire is figuring out which nodes you have to take, right? And what's the pathing that you have to do towards these nodes. So there's two tools that help you immensely with this, and you don't have to think about anything. You can just copy things, okay? So let's get into it. First thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go to this side here, Workerman. This is one of the tools that's gonna help you massively. You're gonna go to Resources tab, Settings tab, and you're gonna set your settings here. So you're gonna set your server, you're gonna set your storage here if you have your value pack, your tax. This varies like based on your family fame and if you have a value pack or not. Your language, okay, you just reload API here so you can take the latest prices, and you're just gonna click export. This is gonna take the prices for all the resources on your server, and the next tool is gonna use these prices. So I recommend that you make a folder called Empire where we're gonna store a couple of files here, but you don't have to make this folder if you don't want. Okay. Next, you're going to download this file here, bdo-empire from GitHub. There's the installation here. You need to have Python installed. You just open your command prompt and you install, and then you run, right? Start the program here. It's pretty easy, right? Your command prompt, you put in the commands, and it will open this tool right here. And this is the tool that's going to do the magic. So you put in your CP limit. This is how much contribution points you have to spend. Keep in mind that you probably are going to have some CP invested on things, and you might want to save up some contribution for things like farms, right? If you don't have a farm set up, it costs you about 80 CP to get 8 fences, and then you can get 2 more fences from a quest. It's this quest right here, Finto's Family Fence Support. You can get 2 fences from this for free, right? So that's 8 from renting, and then you can get 2 for free here. I still haven't gotten mine. And then you're also going to need 10 workers, which is about 10 contributions. So make sure you save up like 100 contribution if you don't have a farm, because farms are really good to just get more contribution, okay? And obviously you're gonna have contribution invested in things like storage as well, right? So just, take the number of contribution that you have available to invest. It is recommended that you farm at least like 400 contribution before you start your work empire. I mean, you can obviously start before that, but 400 is not that hard to get, especially if you do farming. Farming just gives you like a ton of contribution. And there are other things, like doing main quest is also pretty good. But anyways, back to the Empire Optimizer here. So this is how much contribution you have available to build your empire, okay? You're gonna input your prices that you got from Workerman. This is if you have like Pearl Shop lodging, whatever. This is if you have like nodes that you invested for grinding, because if you invest energy on nodes, you can get a little bit more drop rate on grinding areas, right? And then like base empire, if you want, you can import. If you already have an empire, you can import your empire to Workerman, and then you can export it again to this tool, so it will take into account the empire that you already have, right? But I'm not doing that. I recommend that you just start from scratch, because this is gonna take the absolute best, most efficient nodes that you can get, okay? And then you just set your output path here, which is going to create the file with your optimized empire. And then you just clicked optimize. Now this can take a while, so you just leave it running, and then when you come back, it's gonna show something like this, right? Workerman JSON written to completed. And then you're gonna have your optimized empire file. You take this file, and we're gonna go here on Workerman. You're gonna click on all towns worker list, and you're gonna click import. And you're just gonna import this, and it's gonna look something like this, right? I already have mine imported here. So this is your goal empire, right? And it shows you all the nodes that you have to take. It shows you how much lodging you need on each town. So here, for example, I need 7 lodging on Duvenkroon, but you already get 1 for free on every town. So that means you have to buy 6 lodging here. I think it shows you here the ones that you have to buy for optimal CP cost. And also, this tool assumes that you're sending things to Calpheon, because it's like the cheapest storage basically. So as you can see here, you're gonna have to buy some storage in Calpheon to store all the materials, right? And then you just copy this, right, in your game. So you go to your game, and you look at the zones, right? You can open this list here. So I have Valia. I have 6 workers in Valia, or I need to have 6 workers in Valia, and I have to take these nodes, right? So then you just go to your game, and it's like, okay, I need Bartali Farm. You invest in the node, and then you take this node and you assign a worker, okay? Now to do this, you're gonna need a lot of energy, okay? To invest in the nodes, there are 2 ways. You can either just go to the node with your horse manually, go to every node, talk to the node manager, and then you can use your contribution to invest in this node, right? Takes a while, it's annoying, but that is not going to cost you energy. Or if you have a value pack on, you can invest in nodes from a distance, anywhere on the map, but it costs you energy. You can see there, distant node investment consumes 10 energy. So you're going to need a lot of energy, and you're also going to need energy to hire workers, okay? So you just go to the worker NPC here. You can click on find NPC, click on worker, and you're gonna go to the worker NPC to hire workers. Only hire workers that are professional or artisan, okay? You in the worker UI, you can set to keep searching for only professional or above, okay? You're gonna need a lot of energy for this, okay? You're not gonna do it in like a day. It's gonna take a while. My recommendation for you is try to get things that give you more energy. So Blessing of Kamitilv gives you 2 energy recovery. There's the tent buff that gives you +1. You can go to the market and you can buy energy potions. So you can buy these like extra large energy potions that give you 50 energy, cooldown 10 minutes, but it's decent. But the biggest thing you can get is these herbal medicines. Okay, these things are insane for energy recovery. You can see like this one, the cheapest one gives you 25 energy recovery. So that means every 3 minutes, this gives you a bonus of 25 energy. And it lasts for 3 hours. Okay, so if you get this and you just sit around with your character, you're gonna get a ton of energy you'll be able to spend on workers. Also, if you don't have good max energy, you can go do knowledge stuff. It's pretty tedious, but it'll help with this because having more max energy is good. So yeah, herbal medicine's really good. It's a little bit expensive. You know, you have this one that costs like a bill. That gives you 50. It's like a lot of energy, right? There's also this one. This one only lasts for 60 minutes though, and it has a 22-hour cooldown. So you can have this one up, but it's the cheapest, and it also will recover like pretty much your entire energy bar, 500. So those are the tips to get energy. To hire your workers. Yeah, and then when you click on the node, make sure that you set the destination to Calphion City. And yeah, your workers are gonna be kind of shitty at the start. You're not gonna be like fully efficient. It takes a long time for your workers to level up. Okay. There's not much you can do about that. It just takes a long time. And then you can promote your workers to try to get your professional workers to artisan, right? And then if they fail to promote, I think it's like every 10 levels you get one promotion chance, and their max is level 40, right? So can get 4 promotion chances. If they fail to go to artisan, you should probably just throw them away, right? And get new workers, because long term you're gonna want everyone on artisan, but it's not easy to do that. Okay, artisans are really rare when you're rolling for energy. Even professionals can take you a good amount of energy sometimes to get. Okay. And then you're gonna need worker food. So get yourself grilled bird meat. You can just buy this, or you can cook it yourself using the ingredients that your workers are gonna bring you. Chicken meat. And then you put this on your family inventory. You put as many as you can, as many as your weight allows you. And that is going to automatically recover stamina for your workers. Okay. If not, you can manually recover yourself, but it's risky. Like, you don't want them to run out of energy overnight, right? Yeah, and I think that's pretty much it. After that, you just sell your stuff, right? Or if you want to do life scaling with this stuff, this is what I've been getting. This is, my empire is still not completely optimized. I'm still working on it because I'm still trying to get like more contribution from farming and stuff. But this is what I got from like a week of doing this. But again, I'm still missing a lot. My empire is not fully optimized. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this.